If you've been very active in the market within the past week, I'm sure you've noticed some level of insane volatility ever since Donald Trump was elected back in office. In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down the implications for this on the market, what I was expecting to happen depending on who won the election between Kamala Harris and then Donald Trump, how the DXY was going to perform, how gold was going to perform, how Bitcoin was going to perform, US 30, Nasdaq. You can see the brilliant moves you are getting on the market. Gold has been selling off massively. The dollar has been extremely strong. US 30, Nasdaq keep creating new all-time highs. Bitcoin keeps flying all the way to the moon, almost hit 90K. So basically what I'll be doing in today's video is I'll be breaking down the implications of the election on all the instruments I've listed. And I'll also be breaking down a trade I took on the day the election was called for Donald Trump. This beautiful 800 pip move I caught with my community on gold. If you want to be a part of this particular community, feel free to use the link I'm going to leave in the description of this video to join us, take advantage of my amazing calls on gold. Yesterday we did over 270 pips. Last week we did over 1,000 pips. Still running nicely. So I'll be breaking up how I caught this 800 pip move on gold with a simple strategy coupled with the fact that Donald Trump also won the election. If you are a trader, you should be well informed on all these indicators on the market. You should know exactly how the dollar is going to perform based on most of these geopolitical events on the market, which is why fundamental analysis is very, very important, because you're actually up to date with every single major fundamental which is happening in the world and its implication on whatever instruments that you trade. So as you can see, today's video is loaded with a lot of information. So if you like how that sounds, you want to stick with me from start to finish, you also want to like this video, share with as many traders as you know as possible. You also want to subscribe to this channel, smash the notification bell so you get notified every time I go live, every time I drop a new video on YouTube. So without wasting my time, let's jump right into it. Right on the chart, you can clearly see we have DXY. And at this point, you should actually know what DXY is. DXY simply represents the dollar strength index. It tells you how the dollar is performing every point in time. So as you can clearly see, the election was on Tuesday, November the 5th. Break retest dropped to this particular support. Then it just flew and went all the way up. So this was a clear indication we were expecting the dollar to be strong. Now I was expecting the dollar index to buy. That means that basically I'll be expecting to sell gold, sell most of the other dollar cross pairs as well. And the reason why I expected the dollar to do well is because Donald Trump's policies are mostly seen as a positive for the dollar. What do I mean? There's tariffs, there's taxes, and then there's also the FOMC as well. So what his policies always do is that it actually slows down the Federal Reserve and their rate cutting run. And also the tariffs. You know what happened the last time he was in power, this trade war and the likes with China, and he has already promised to place a lot of tariffs on most of these organizations who produce outside the United States. So we are also expecting tariffs to happen, which means that now his policies are actually inflationary for the dollar. So basically what these tariffs are going to do is that these tariffs will now be borne by the final consumer. So basically means that now price is going to go up, which is also going to lead to what? Inflation. So now if we are getting inflation in the economy, what are you expecting the United States dollar to do? To gain strength, because obviously interest rate is also supposed to match it, so you're also expecting strength in the dollar. So all this reaction now was reflective in DXY because they realized that he was going to win. So basically this is what they are expecting to happen in his term in office. And the very last one is taxes. One of his major policies is cutting taxes. When taxes are being cut, people have a lot of money to spend. So what do? They spend. Prices are also going to keep rising. And what does that also mean? Inflation. What does inflation do? Causes strength in the dollar. So all in all, you realize that his policies are mostly seen as a net positive for the United States dollar. So right back to the charts, you realize that once the market got to this particular support and seeing the electoral college votes rolling, we were expecting him to actually emerge the winner, which he actually did. So basically now expecting the dollar to buy. What I'm doing today is just breaking down the 800 pip move I caught on gold with my community. So now what happens if I'm expecting the dollar to be really, really strong? What happens to gold? You know what, I've said this so many times. Anytime you have a major fundamental in the market, you're actually expecting gold to move in the opposite direction of the United States dollar. And mind you, I said major fundamental, and this is the most important geopolitical event we've had in years. So basically, we realized that on gold, on a 15 minutes time frame, which I mostly like to trade, we now got a breakout on this particular support because I was actually monitoring to see if the market was going to reverse from here. So now we clearly see it break out from this particular level, as you can see here. Basically wait for a retest on the same level. So there's one thing I always like to do. I just click on a horizontal ray I place on that level. Then I come to add alert. You can clearly see it here. Once I click on add alert, it means that now I get a notification the moment the market gets to that particular level. The moment the market gets to that particular level, I get a notification. So this notification just lets me know that now the market is on my key level. What do I want to do? Jump in and then take a trade. So if you like what you're watching today, I want you to just take some time, smash that like button, also look down below and then hit that subscribe button, also smash that notification bell so you receive a notification anytime I go live or anytime I drop a video on YouTube let's get back to the video. And mind you, this video is by popular request because so many people have asked me how I was able to catch that particular trading move, expecting the dollar to perform the way it did. Once we had a breakout, I was basically now waiting to see if I was going to get a retest before it eventually, drops back down. So now basically the market actually gave me a first retest. So once it gave me this retest, you realized I came to hit it and it gave me this particular bearish engulfing. What I did was I just brought in my risk to reward. Stop loss was right up here. Then I was expecting to even take my profits here. But I actually had to come out of this particular position because the market was not dancing and playing with me. So I actually came out way before it even hit my stop loss. So I asked everyone to exit this particular position. Then we just waited to see if we could get another entry again. And right here, you can clearly see that the market now went back to hit my key level again. Then right after I hit my key level, it now gave me an evening star, and then this time short position here, stop loss right up there. And then now we zoom out to see how far it can travel. What you want to also do when you want to take advantage of long-term moves like this is to make sure that as the market keeps moving, you keep adjusting your stop loss, you also keep taking some profits. That way, in case it reverses, you don't lose any money here. So now what happened here was drop, came back to entry, then we now saw this insane move on that particular day. So now if we go all the way down, you realize that the market dropped all the way down here, started pulling back, then it still went back down again. We made over 800 pips if you measure all the way from down here. So you realize that the market now dropped all the way to below 2650. That's what gold did on that particular day. Over 800 pips in one day. And we've caught so many amazing trades. Since the Monday, we caught almost 700 pips. Yesterday, we caught 270 pips as well. Today, I'm still monitoring the market. We have CPI coming up, so I'll most likely be trading that one as well. So basically, 800 pips, understanding exactly what direction the market was going to go based on the effects the results of the election was going to have on DXY. Now, I just came in to apply my technicals, added my confirmations, and bam, 800 pips. So this is how you can actually apply macroeconomics, how you can actually apply fundamentals to your technical analysis. It makes you unstoppable as a trader. So what I also want us to do is I want us to also look at how the other, instruments will also affect, especially Bitcoin. So one thing about Bitcoin is the insane buy we saw on Bitcoin. You can also clearly see the election day was somewhere here. So right at this support, you're also expecting it to buy because Donald Trump was very, very bullish on Bitcoin because he is the very first president to embrace the crypto community. And then he has actually promised to make the United States the crypto hub of the entire universe. Means that now less restrictions, less regulations in the crypto community, now expecting Bitcoin to be extremely bullish. And you've seen how amazing it has been from 65,000 all the way to 90,000 going crazy on the market. That's what Bitcoin has actually done. From 65K all the way to 90,000. So you can see a lot of the crypto traders are really, really happy. The tech stocks are also going crazy. Nasdaq US 30 have also been creating all-time highs. The S&P 500 also all-time highs. So basically the market is bullish with Trump. The market really embraced Donald Trump as president. So I hope this video was extremely helpful. We finally come to the end of today's video. If you like what you watched and you want me to make more content like this, all I want from you is to simply smash that subscribe button, like this video, share with as many struggling traders as you know as possible. Anyone you feel is interested in forex trading, in macroeconomics, feel free to share with them. You also want to leave in the comment section whatever you learned from this video. If there's any recommendation you have from me, feel free to leave it in the comment section as well, to also stand a chance to be a part of my weekly giveaway winners. And you can also keep up with me on my socials, KOMMONFOREX on Instagram, KOMMONFOREX on Telegram, KOMMONFOREX on X, KOMMONFOREX on TikTok as well. And use the link in my description to join my trading community on Telegram, where I share amazing trading insights, trading signals as well. Like I said, we've done over 800 pips already this week. So you don't want to miss out. Feel free to use the link in the description to join my trading community on Telegram. Also click the link in the description to sign up with my recommended broker, the broker that allows you to trade major political events like this. I got many emails reminding me that US elections was actually coming up. So basically, you also want to trade with the best broker out there, with the best trading conditions, tightest price, instant deposits and withdrawals, as well as 24/7 customer service. As always, I'm KOMMONFOREX, and I hope I left you better than I found you. See you all in the next one. They call me a